Hello everyone. I would like to introduce a new program called APData. APData is a program for entering and documenting data. Use APData when you have collected data on paper and you want to do statistical analysis or tabulation of data. Basic frequency table and list of data can be made, but other than that, APData is focused on data entry and documentation of data. APData is suitable for simple data set where you have one source of data, example, one questionnaire or one laboratory registration form, as well as data set with many or branching data form. Only the simple situation is described here. The principle is rooted in the simplicity of the DOS program APinfo version 6. The idea is that you write a simple text line and the program convert this to a data entry form for which you can add further control of entry, conditional, jumping to other field or calculation. Downloading and installing APData is free of charge. You can download from www.apdata.dk and following the instruction when you run the installation file, APData will not interfere with the setup of your computer. APData consists of one program file and half file. In technical terms, APData comes as a pure file and does not depend on install or replace any DLL file in your system directory. Options are saved in INI file. Okay, so before you start, you need to install the APData software first. So I would like to introduce the APData version 3.1 for English. So like I mentioned before, you need to download the APData software from the website www.apdata.dk. So let's start. I'm already download, and then they have three files. The two files is for the introduction and introduce of APData with PDF file, and this file is for the software installation. So you just double click on that. Yes, next, accept the agreement and click the button next. Okay, you can choose the directory and then you click next. Okay, the name is APData. You make sure click next, and also you create the desktop icon and create a quick LAN. It's up to you. I'm choose only create the desktop icon. Next, and install. Next, you would like to launch APData. Okay, you can click launch APData and finish. So we are finished, and the first desktop or the first screen of AP data software appear on the screen, or you can close it, and you will see the icon of the AP data on the desktop. So I would like to express more on AP data. So AP data is the software that we can use for data entry, for data management. So we need to open the AP data icon. Okay, the screen appear here. So the AP data here, you can see AP data version 3.1. Okay, next step, how to work with AP data. How to work with AP data. So the next step, okay, you can click close button, and you will see the AP data screen has a standard window layout with one menu line and two toolbar. The work process toolbar guide you from 1. Define data to number 6. Export data for analysis. So now let's start from 1. Define data. Define data by writing 3 types of information for each variable. Variable A, name of input field. Variable example V1 or exposure. B, text describing the variable, example 6, or day of birth. C, a field definition, example double sign for 2-digit numerical. So other field type are Boolean, yes or no, encrypted or sounded field. So we can start with the define data. Click and click on new questionnaire file. So we can write here example what is the title. We can say my first data entry form, and then ID, you can set automatic ID number, ID name, V1 such. You can use number instead, div sign, save sign, V2 high, method character, so you can use this one, point double v3 v1 such v2 high v3 wait. Okay, kilo 1 2 3. Okay, the sub sign represent of the number, digit of the number. V4 body mass index, body mass index, body mass index 12.12, and then that's of birth V5 that's of birth, so you can determine dd y dd y. You can use 8 today. 1 2 3. S1 country of residence, okay. This one you can use for the character. You hold down the shift key and the minus keyboard, the minus key for the type field. S2 city, current address, start from a T1. It is our variable today that you can just like it. Today that's the umpire. Okay, try to arrange our here. Okay. it is easy to see the separate from the text box to input the values and the label of the field name. So next step, we need to save our questionnaire file. Okay, you can click file save as. Okay, file save as. I need to create the folder here, new folder, AP data form. Okay, questionnaire, questionnaire. Okay, save. And the next step, we need to make a data file. Okay, you can see the order from number 1 to number 6, so we need to do like that. So the second is make data file. After writing the definition, you can preview your data form or create the actual data file. Click on the data file, make data file. You can put the name to create data file, but we can follow by the name. Just click OK, and you can enter some description of the data file. This data file for record the data of patient. Okay, click OK, and then the next step is check. The next step is check code. So a strong part of PData is a possibility to specify rule and calculation during data entry, restrict data entry to certain value, and give text description to the numerical code enter. To specify sequence of data entry, example, fill out certain question for male only, and you can jump. To apply calculation during data entry, example, age at visit based on the date of visit and date of birth. But typically most calculations are done at the analysis stage. So before you use the check command, so the check command means to control the data entry. When you enter the data, so the check code can control everything that you enter. So you can click on the check button. Okay, choose the questionnaire.rect and open it. So the dialog open here, and you can see the form here for the data entry. So before you want to continue, you need to know about the definition of the field here. So let's start from the range, legal, the length and legal. So range and legal, it means define which data can be entered. Define which data can be entered. Example for V1. So V1, you would like to enter 1 or 2. 1 or 2. So the range should be from 1 to 2, so you cannot enter number 3. And another is jump. Another is jump. Jump, it means that you can put the value for jump. If you put example, you put value 1 and then it will jump to another variable. You mean that, for example, if you have to input yes or no, but the value represent is 1 or 2, if it means that the meaning is yes, you need to fill the next. You need to fill the next field input. But if you mean no, it means that you press number 2, so you no need to fill the next, should be jump to another field. Another one is must enter. It means that the field required to input the value. Another one is repeat. Repeat value from the previous record. Example, if data are from group, value will repeat until next group. The value can still be changed. One more, value label. You see, here is value label. For categorical data, they define the meaning of the value. Example, 1 equal man, 2 equal woman. The value are added via the plus sign. The drop-down list let you pick an existing label definition. So let's see the bottom. We see the 3 button: save, edit, and close. So the edit, many other aspects can be defined here as freehand. Editing for the field. See the collection of comments in the help file. Another one is save. Save the current definition. Save the current definition. Okay, so V1 is set. You can see the field V1 is set. Height, weight, body mass index, date of birth, date today, current of resistance. Okay, we can set the V1 set. Let's go value 1 to 2. Okay, you can save. Close. And next, number 4, the data entry. Enter the data. So you can click enter the data, this questionnaire, and open. So this is the form to enter the data, and you will see this one we call record navigation. You can see the number of the record in your database. Example, ID number 1 equal 1. Here, if you type 3, it cannot, because the legal value you can input only from 1 to 2. Only 2 number, 1 and 2. You cannot input another. So you can put 1. You can set 1 equal male and 2 equal female, like that. Height, .5, weight 70, body mass index 21, that outburst DDM YY 1 2 okay 8 today 37 current of resident Cambodia city current address blah 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 okay, so it is number 2 female 78 body mass 17 date of birth today example 13 Thailand Bangkok. Okay, so we have to record. Okay, next step you can close it, and next step the document. So the document data, after creating the data file you can document file structure. Example, part of first reg is so the useful of the document data, so you can see everything with the reg file. It means that with the questionnaire file, so you can know the field name of your questionnaire. It is easy for data analysis if you don't know the field name, the meaning of the field, so you cannot analyze or difficult to analyze the data. So you can click number 5 is document and file structure. For the reg file, open here. You can save it with the text file, so you will easy to know, to understand about the field name. It means that the first field is auto number ID, the second field is V1, it means that's sec, the V2 for the high, V3 for the fake, etc. It is the document data, so it tells you the more detail for the questionnaire. It means that you can know the field name easy for your data analysis. Okay, so the last one is export. Okay, we'll close it. Okay, we'll save it. The last one is export data. You can export. Okay, which one you want? You can backup. It's just only text, and you can export the data to DBase 3. DBase is like Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Excel, you can export from AP data to Excel. You can export to Stata, you can export to SPSS, SAS, and AP data analysis. So example, we export to Excel, so click on the Excel, and then from questionnaire from reg file, click open. This is export to directory questionnaire.xlsx AP data form from in drive D. So the record is only okay. You can click all record or from record to record. It means that you no need to export all, so you can filter here from which record to which record. But I would like to export all record, and then all the field name on the data. We can click OK. Okay. So go to the directory, the AP data form. Okay, here questionnaire.hlai. Open it, double click to open it. Okay, yes, we have here what happened? Over this our data, or you can click open Microsoft Excel first. Okay, open. It is a different version of Microsoft Excel, so our data is not so correct with the new version of Microsoft Excel. AP data form. Okay, questionnaire. Open here. Okay, so we can see everything. This is our data that export from AP data. So thank you so much for watching our video. I will show you more on data analysis or data entry or data management on AP Info version. So